So Asentiv specializes in what we call entrepreneurial development. And if you look at most entrepreneurs' journey, your average entrepreneur who's leaving a job. So let's imagine you've been in a career, you've had a big job for the whole of your life, and when you're employed, everything you've got is there for you. Staff, help, boss, this, that, the other. And when people follow their dreams and start a business, well, let's say you're an expert in recruitment, okay? So you know how to do recruitment. But then when you open your own business, well, suddenly you may be doing a bit of recruitment, but suddenly there's a load of other stuff that is stopping you doing that. Well, I've got to find an accommodation. I've got to solve this problem. I need to go to the bank. I have HR problems. Now I have to do marketing and sales as well. It's not just about placing people. So suddenly people have all these other challenges, and all these other challenges stop them earning money. And so what we do in Asentiv is we really work with entrepreneurs in the first sort of 10 years, and we have two core offerings. One is a program called Asentiv Pro, which shows business owners how they can leverage what we call advanced client acquisition. That's how can they get clients, the kind of clients they really want, but for free. Instead of throwing all this money around in classic advertising and marketing, which does work, but most small businesses don't have that much money. So how can they be smart about getting the clients they want? How can they build their brand on and offline by becoming the expert in their niche? How can they leverage public speaking, all these elements? And also, how can they build the resources and get the information they need to make their business sustainable? Because the reason most businesses fail in the first couple of years is because people make the wrong decisions and put their money in the wrong place. The other thing we do is we build mastermind communities. And it's a different kind of community, but this is where we put entrepreneurs together so that entrepreneurs can share their successes, share their challenges, share their mistakes. And by learning in this cohesive unit, they can enhance the chance that each other don't make the mistakes and that they can learn. So it becomes a safe environment where, if you've got 10 brains, 10 brains are more than 10 brains, 10 become 13 brains or 14 brains, because ultimately it exponentially increases. So that's what we do. We work with entrepreneurs to increase the chances that their business succeeds rather than fails. So when we talk about people liking us, you can have your social circle and it can be completely different to your work circle, right? And people that tend to be employed, that can be quite a definitive line. And the difference is when you work for yourself, the lines are very much blurred because pretty much everything you do impacts your business. So your friends, your opportunities, your hobbies. In fact, what we teach people in Asentiv is, everybody you're around has something or can introduce you to somebody you need. So, the most important thing here is to realize that, if you're looking to leverage other people's goodwill, you've got to start by investing in them. And you've got to be humble and you've got to be real. This is, you've really got to want to help people. You can't use this as a manipulative tool, because you get busted. And by the way, women particularly will bust you every time because they've got those extra senses. But, you've got to genuinely want to build relationships. And if you do, we call it reciprocity. If I invite you out for a coffee, right, and, I buy this beautiful cup of coffee, somewhere in the back of your mind, you're thinking, right, next time I ought to buy, right? Because as human beings, we need to find balance. Now, here's the thing. Imagine if I've invited you for a coffee, then I've taken you for an ice cream, and then I bought you a birthday card, and you still haven't bought me anything back. Well, now something deep inside you is going, I really need to do something, all right? And so it's, when we're doing this for the people around us, suddenly you've got loads of people that really want to help you, right? And by the way, the people you do things for and it never wants to come back in any way, shape or form, you don't have to be around them. You can let them get on with their own lives, and good luck to them. But the secret is to surround yourself with the right people, with the right mindset, who want to give, who want to help, who are connected, who are driven, and imagine what your life starts to look like.